Coming up, an in-depth look at the varsity football team as they get set for tonight's playoff game.
Plus, a sneak peek at a new movie you won't want to miss.
Also, learn how to prepare some gourmet food for Thanksgiving this year.
Thanks for tuning in, Vanguard.
Nightly news starts now.
Friday, November 20th, 2009. I'm Courtney Ika.
And I'm Shelby Herman.
The excitement is building around Vanguard. Students all around campus are excited about tonight's football state playoff game against the Dunellen Tigers. Kickoff is at Dunellen at 7:30 this evening. Kickoff will be at Dunellen at 7:30 this evening. Vanguard sports a 5-5 while the Tigers hold a 9-1 record. Here's what our head football coach had to say about tonight's matchup.
Very excited about making the playoffs this year. Our coaching staff have worked hard this past weekend trying to get everything in preparation for Vanguard High School. And our kids seem to be excited. And we've been working real hard this week, and hopefully we can get a first-round victory against Dunellen and be able to move on to the next round.
Everyone knows about last year's not-so-satisfactory season for the Knights, but not everyone knows what steps were taken for Vanguard's return to their winning ways. Nightly news reporters Bobby Bavel and Nico Tan take a deeper look into how the Knights returned to their past prominence.
After a disappointing 0-10 season last year, the Vanguard Knights are making great strides towards becoming the feared program it's been known as in the past.
The work ethic, work habits.
Let's go!
Running back Leo Burgess has racked up over 1,200 yards on the ground and contributes on the defensive side of the ball as well.
To win no games last year and not be winning games, it feels real good to come off of winning this season and then come back and be winning games this year, so it feels real good. And for some of us seniors, it's our first time being in the playoffs, so it feels real good.
Many think bringing back staff in the dominant years has been very beneficial to the team's success. With multiple coaches having put at Vanguard, the team's well-being is close at home. Coach Alex Castaneda has coached the cream of the crop, such as former NFL MVP player Dante Culpepper. He is also a coaching alumni from Vanguard in the team's most successful years. This year's team has gained a whole new attitude.
You know, what we try to do to change their mind, we try to change their attitude, their work ethic, work habits, study habits, and try to make them better people, and went from there.
Quarterback Quentin Hitchcock has shown this attitude as he has been a key contributor to the team's recent success.
I mean, just they came in and taught us the right way to do stuff, and and we'd never been taught, so we'd never been in that situation where we're on top and we're not just getting beat every week. So they kind of lit a spark in us and boosted confidence towards us.
Vanguard will face the Dunellen Tigers in the first round of the Florida High School State Playoffs, their first appearance since 2002.
Thanks, guys. Each year, we all look forward to Thanksgiving. It's great to spend time with family, but it can also get pretty hectic in the kitchen. Here's Amanda Clanton with some special tips on helping out this holiday season.
Hey, welcome to my kitchen. Well, since you're here, I guess I'll show you how to make a delicious Thanksgiving pie that's been passed down in my family for 50 generations now. It was actually eaten by the Pilgrims themselves. So, here's some things you'll need. Let's go.
Key ingredients:
Homemade pumpkin muffins, cinnamon, sprinkles, and the most special ingredient, whipped cream. You're gonna need to use this whole box. Now just start smashing. And smash, and smash, and smash. And make sure you do it very thoroughly because we don't want Grandpa choking or anything. Alright, so once they're completely smashed, take a pie pan and spread it evenly. Make sure it's nice and even. Next, we're going to take our cinnamon and just shower it lightly to give it that nice Thanksgiving flair. So now it's time for the most special ingredient of all, the whipped cream. Okay, now you're gonna have to apply this very carefully. You don't want the whipped cream to overpower the delicious taste of the pie. Watch closely. Now, what's a pie if it's not pretty? Take your sprinkles and just lightly cover the surface. Oh, you know what? You can even stick some turkey feathers in there. Keep things fun and festive. Well, there you have it, folks. A beautiful Thanksgiving pie for the whole family to enjoy. I know mine does when I make it for them every year. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Reporting for Nightly News, I'm Amanda Clanton.
Thanks, Amanda. Recently, you may have noticed a decline in the economy. People all over the nation are concerned about how the downturn is affecting lives of Americans. Nightly News reporter Jana Wheeler and photographer Katie Smith bring us a story of how students feel about this national crisis.
Throughout the country, there has been an obvious setback in the economy. Along with the adult population, teens are expressing their concerns and opinions on this issue.
The money's tight and my dad's business is not working out so well. Like, I don't get any allowance and it's really hard for me to do anything. Like, I don't go to the movies anymore.
Other students have not been as affected.
It's not my money that I'm spending. I mean, we're still good. I don't know about other people, but we're still good, I guess.
Since most teens live for what's fun in life, they're making the most of this situation.
I don't go places that cost money, so I don't have to spend money.
A number of students have tried to take on part-time jobs to earn their money. However, they are beginning to feel the effects as well.
I'm not getting as much pay as I should, and I'm not getting as many hours as I used to.
However great or little the recession is affecting each student, we can all agree that it has been and will continue to be a learning experience for us all. Reporting for Nightly News, I'm Jana Wheeler. Now back to you.
Don't go away, Vanguard. There's much more coming up after the commercial break.
You're watching Nightly News.
What's that, a bagel? Well, breakfast, a plain bagel, how much? $3? No, I can get a bagel from FFEA every Friday for $1.75. That's in Mr. Joyner's room. They even have flavors like Aussie with cheese, cinnamon crunch, blueberry, chocolate chip, and many more. Take that, Burger King man. Get out of here, Mr. Burger King man.
Man, I hate my job.
Buy some.
Cookies.
Buy some.
Cookies.
When?
Tuesday.
And?
Thursday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me how much?
$1.
Wow, only $1.
So cheap.
So you need to buy some.
Cookies.
Today. Buy some.
Cookies.
Buy some.
Cookies.
When?
Tuesday.
And?
Thursday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me how much?
$1.
Wow, only $1.
So cheap.
So you need to buy some.
Cookies.
Today. Buy some.
Cookies.
Buy some.
Cookies.
When?
Tuesday.
And?
Thursday.
Wow. So you need to buy some.
Cookies.
Today.
Welcome back, Vanguard. Director Chris Columbus is bringing The Lightning Thief, the first book in the popular series written by Riordan, onto the big screen. Here's Elizabeth Ernest with more in this week's entertainment preview.
Based on the series by Rick Riordan, The Lightning Thief is the story of 12-year-old Percy Jackson, played by Logan Lerman. When Percy's mother is kidnapped, he learns that he is a demigod, the son of the god Poseidon. He has to journey to Las Vegas and from there to the Empire State Building in New York City in order to rescue his mother, return Zeus's lightning bolt and Hades' helm of darkness, and prevent a war between the gods. From the director of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and a cast including Logan Lerman, Brandon T. Jackson, Rosario Dawson, and Melina Kanakaridis, comes The Lightning Thief, in theaters February 12, 2010. Reporting for Nightly News, I'm Elizabeth Ernest. Back to you.
Good morning, Vanguard. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday morning. The theme of last weekend's games was to take down the Cats as Vanguard teams faced off against the Forest Wildcats and the Hudson Cougars. I've got all the calls coming up right now. Let's go straight to varsity football action, and you know nobody really likes that gold and green anyway. I mean, just look at that kid pound on the voodoo doll. The Vanguard Knights would travel over to Forest High School in their last game before the playoffs. First quarter action right here. Leo Burgess. He finds a hole straight up the middle for a gain of 6 yards, setting up the Knights on their 1-yard line. Very next play, hand off to Burgess again for the 1-yard touchdown. Vanguard would go up 6-0 and have their PAT blocked, but Forest would go up 7-6 in their response still in the first half. Forrest loses the ball, and who's going to come up with it? It's number 60, Tremaine Berry, who runs and scoops it up. He runs 44 yards before setting up the Knights in great field position. The Vanguard fans certainly approve of the Knights' defense on that one. Later, pursuing drive, Burgess drives it straight up the middle and lowers his head for a good gain. Next play, Hitchcock. He fakes the pitch and finds Brandon Farmer for the 17-yard touchdown to put up the Knights 13-7. Forest would lead at halftime, however, 14-13. Later in the second half, a little misdirection used here. Leo Burgess fakes it over to the right side, brings it back over to the left, and he puts the cornerback in the spin cycle before getting tackled. He knows how to run, but so does Quentin Hitchcock. He can't find room to pass, so he just runs straight down the sideline before getting tackled out of bounds. He had a nice game there, and watch this, the would-be play of the game. Trick play, they pass it over to Takeem Platt, who finds the wide receiver, but the ball is just inches away from his fingertips, and the Vanguard Knights fall to the Forest Wildcats 13-14. But hey, on Nightly News, we only focus on the positive. So Quentin Hitchcock, how does it feel to be in the playoffs?
It feels good. You know, I think we clinched the playoffs last week, so you know all that excitement is last week and not now. We had a tough game tonight, and unfortunately we didn't come away with one, especially here at Forest, and you know, everybody in the world knows how big that rivalry is. So, you know, it feels good to be in the playoffs, but you know, that's our next game. So we're trying to get rid of this bad feeling, throw it out the window, and hopefully we'll come back next week with a good performance.
Great stuff there. Let's bounce over to the regional volleyball playoff game against the Hudson Cougars. The Vanguard fans looking at the newspaper instead of the Hudson player introductions. Once again, it's the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen, so it's either win or go home in the first set. The Lady Knights try to set up Holly Pohl, who goes in for the kill, but the Cougars, they did their homework. They know what she could do, and they reset. The Knights get it back, and it's Holly Pohl again, but this time she hits it with a soft touch, and Hudson did not see that one coming. Later, Hudson goes in for the spike, but Mary Ellen Pohl is right there with the block. She usually gets all the assists, but she can definitely get up there. Same set, Hudson tries to get an offense going, but Jasmine Richardson gets her first rejection of the night. Despite the great defense, Hudson would take the opening set 25-22. The Knights would try to bounce back in the second set. Holly Pohl gets it over the net. The Cougars try to get the kill, but Kathy Carreras is right there with the stuff. She could play some D. And listen to the fans on this one. Holly gets the ace. The Lady Knights would tie things up 1-1 with their second set win in the third set. Kathy Carreras serves it up. The Cougars try to bring it back over, but Richardson says access denied. Welcome to the block party, Lady Cougars. Later in the set, Mary Ellen sets up Holly, and ooh, this is money. Somebody ordered a boomstick. She had 46 kills on the night. They need one more point to take the third set. The fans making sure they know. Very next play, Allie Schaefer directs the dig. Mary Ellen sets her up, and Holly with the hammer. The Lady Knights go up 2-1 and the fans show them some love. Hudson, however, would tie things up and force a decisive and final 5th set. The season on the line right here, down 8-5. Vanguard wants to talk things over. Trying to come back, Holly Pohl keeps the Knights alive with the diving save, and it's Ellison Cunningham with the soft tap for the score. But despite the great efforts and performances of this amazing volleyball team, the Lady Knights would fall to the Hudson Cougars in the last set 15-9, ending Vanguard's amazing season. Here's Coach after the game.
Very proud of the girls. I mean, like I said, we're the last team in Marion County playing. It stings. It does. It does. We were up 2-1. We were clearly the better team, and we're a young team, and we made young team mistakes, period. Everybody who's on the court today will return tomorrow or return next year. Vanguard volleyball is going to be bigger and better than ever. These girls have realized what they're capable of, and as seniors, we won't make these small mistakes again.
Vanguard football players not only take time out for the field, but every so often take time out to help out the community. Although they play rough out on the field, they have a softer side while reading to elementary students at Oakcrest. Here's Brittany Elsie with more.
Vanguard football players are not just all about lifting weights and scoring touchdowns. They also volunteer to read to students at Oakcrest Elementary.
I feel it's a great opportunity because I feel like we can influence the kids and help them do better in school with their schoolwork and get more focus on school.
The players do more than just read stories to the kids. They're also a big inspiration to these young minds.
They are great, nice. They make me want to do in school.
Give it back.
As the students are inspired to do well in school, the football players also enjoy volunteering some of their time.
It feels great to read to the kids, you know, spending time with them, giving back to the community. It just feels great and allows us.
Cheerleaders and team helpers also participate in reading to the children.
I feel like I'm helping them, and I hope that I help them read, and I hope they're excited when they see us.
Players and cheerleaders setting a great example for a younger generation is a good accomplishment off the field. By giving up a portion of their time, they're influencing a group of kids to do better now and in the years to come. Reporting for Nightly News, I'm Brittany Elsie. Now back to you.
Last night was opening night for the VHS Players Fall Play One Toe in the Grave, written by
She hardly looks to be ill at all. Young, vibrant, beautiful.
Can I fix you two gentlemen a drink?
I wouldn't think of making a man.
Come out tonight and Saturday night at 7 p.m. to see the show. Tickets are $5 for students and $7 for adults. Come support your VHS players. That's it for today, Vanguard.
Have a great day.